Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today is my March favourites. Well, I was going to say it felt like this month took forever because I was on a spending ban. So I was going to say that, but when I think about it, it feels like only yesterday I was doing my February favourites. So although it felt like forever with the spending ban, it's gone quick. It has gone quick. So I wanted to show you a few favourites from the month of March. Hilarious. From the month of March, and hopefully there are some things here that you have enjoyed too, or if you want to comment down below and let me know what your favourites are for March, then that would be great. I love hearing your favourites because then I'll go out and buy them, more than likely. So the first thing we'll talk about is these. I got my nails done. Let's see if we can focus them a bit here. I got them done in black and rose gold at a place in Alfreton, which is in Derbyshire, called Madison Rose. I want to give a shout out to Emily who works there. She's got an Instagram, Emily at Madison Rose. I will pop that down below because she was lovely. She listened to what I asked for. I said I didn't want them too long. This is probably as long as my nails grow normally, and I didn't want them too pointy and I didn't want them too square, and she's done them exactly how I wanted them. I asked for black and rose gold. She gave me exactly what I wanted. I've got matte black nails on the thumb and on the ring fingers, and then I've got a bit of glitter and a bit of gems as well. I asked for artistic flair, whatever she wanted to do, but she gave me something that really went above and beyond what I really wanted. I love them, and I've never had sort of gel acrylic type things before. It was a little bit scary. They're not easy to use, but because they're not too long, they're not too bad. I definitely will be going back. I'll definitely be getting a new thing for the spring. This is really for the Makeup Revolution party, which happened at the end of this month, but I really love them. So that's my number one favourite this month. Number two favourite this month, we'll stick with the beauty theme, I think, because I think that's worthwhile talking about. The first thing has got to be my Laura Mercier foundation primer. I'm so late to the party with some of these things, but I got this as a sample in the Love Me Beauty box, which I really like, by the way. Really up their game. They're really good. And yeah, I'll put down a link below for the Love Me Beauty, actually, because if you subscribe and use my code, you get an extra 30 credits. You get 60 anyway, but you get an extra 30 if you use my code, so that's good. Just for disclosure, I get an extra 60 if you join. So, of course, it helps me. So if you don't want to, just go to the website and you can join up there. But if you do want to use my code, you get more as well. This is the foundation primer, and I think this is really good. I know a lot of... I feel like I'm 2 years late to the party with this, and I think I had a small one ages ago. I didn't realise how good it was until now. I feel like my foundation looks great every time I use it, and it really, really keeps it on. I use this with my next favourite, so I think that these two are a really good pairing. And actually that, with you can see how much I've used. This is the Rimmel Match Perfection 24-hour moisture hydration, pore blurring effect, SPF 20 invisible coverage visibly perfected skin foundation in the shade 100 Ivory. I love this. I picked it up on a whim. I've seen loads of people talking about it. I thought, oh, is it hype? Is it hype? Is it hype? It is not. I love the way this feels on my skin. It's so hydrating, which is what it says. It really helps my skin. I haven't got it on today. I've got a different one on today, and I'm currently testing it out. And I'll give you a bit of an update on that later. But I love this. I absolutely think this is a great foundation for every day. If you haven't tried this, Tesco are currently doing it for something like £6 instead of £7.99. Go and buy it. It's definitely worth it. I picked up a second one the other day because I really love it for every day, and I just think it's great. If you haven't tried it, give it a go. Next favourite I have used so much this month. I got this at the beginning of the month before the spending ban. It actually came during the spending ban. I'd ordered it before, so it was quite nice to have something. But this is the, what are you called? The I Heart Makeup Bronze and Glow. It's basically like a little contour kit. You get a matte bronzer and then you get a highlight. Admittedly, my favourite thing is the bronzer. This is such a light cool bronzer. You can't even see it on my finger there, but on the face, this blends like a dream. Got it on today. I love it for contour. I just think it's absolutely perfect, and I can see pan under there. You can just see it coming through. I have used it to death. This is definitely my favourite thing. I wish they'd made this bit bigger than this bit, if I'm honest. Brilliant. Well done, I Heart Makeup. It is such a good palette. The this is really good actually though. The highlighter is really lovely. So, you know, once I finish the bronzer, I'm probably going to head on to this highlighter and try and finish it. And actually, I'm going to try and finish this whole thing. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I can't wait to get a new one. It's perfect. If you haven't tried it, definitely go ahead. And I do have another Makeup Revolution thing here because I've used it twice in the month of March for different occasions. I tried it. I used it for the Style XL Awards and for the Makeup Revolution party, and it is, it's really messy, but I have a backup. It's the Magnificent Metals, I think they're called. Awesome Metals. Magnificent Metals is the stealer. Awesome Metals. This is in the shade Rose Gold, and it looks like this. This is such a beautiful, oh, I've just got my nail in it. I forgot I had nails then. It's such a lovely consistency. It's like wet, but it's like foiled. And I used it on my eyes for, it's definitely a party thing. I'll just show you it on my hand. And somebody did ask me if I had the Steeler one on my eyes. It was actually Michaela from Miss Budget Beauty, although she's now Michaela.com, isn't she? She asked me if I had the Steeler one on, and it wasn't. It's this. So I'm really chuffed because it did look so nice on the eyes on both times, and it worked really well for me. So if you haven't ever tried these, they're absolutely fantastic. They often have them in the sale. The Rose Gold one is my absolute favourite, but I do have some other colours and I'm going to use them throughout the summer. So loving those. And now I have stuff all over my hands. I ought to just wipe that off, hadn't I? Let me just wipe it off on my, I've got pyjama bottoms still on. They're dirty, they're going in the wash soon, so it's fine. I'm covered in glitter now. So that's it, I think, for beauty this time round. I wanted to mention so much more, but because I've just been using the same things, and so, I mean, I can't remember if I mentioned it last time, but the Pro Artist palette by Tarte, the Tartist Pro Artist palette is literally my favourite palette of all time. That has become so good, but I will talk about that another time. So moving on, Instagram. I have been upping my Instagram game. If you haven't seen, then go ahead and check out my Instagram. I do talk about it a lot, but I just love Instagram. I love that it's an instant picture. So these have been my little saviour. I found a little jar with some, they're all fake. This is some fake, what are these called? Cactus. So a little bit of fake cactus, some fake sucklings. Look, these look so good. The colour of these is so vibrant. I love them. And then another little suckling here, little cactus thing. And they're so good for photographs. They're so good for the ones that I'm taking. At the moment, I'm trying to make my Instagram very natural, and go and have a look. I've changed the theme altogether and I really love it, and I hope you do too, and I feel like I'm getting a really good reaction, and they have been my saving grace. Fake flowers, sucklings, all of that has been definitely my saving grace. So I'm absolutely loving it. Please go ahead and check it out and give it a thumbs up if you are enjoying my Instagram. Oh, I'm talking so fast. I need to slow down. Next up, I bought, this is a really bizarre thing to talk about. I bought some tights. These tights here. Now, I don't wear tights. I wear leggings. I literally wear leggings every single goddamn day. Even in the summer, I wear leggings. If I ever get my legs out, they feel absolutely freezing nowadays because I just don't get them out. However, I wanted some tights for the events that I was doing. I've got a couple of dresses that I really wanted to wear them with, and I went to a brand called the Big Tights Company. They're a small outfit, but they basically, it's the only way I can describe them, a bit of fluff on there. Basically, they do tights that are for, not for larger ladies as such. They are, obviously, they are. They're for plus size women. They go up to a size, gosh, I think a size 32 or more actually. Maybe even more. These are so wide, they actually fit my bottom. Now, I have the weirdest shaped legs. Imagine a chicken drumstick, that sort of fat bit at the top, and then really, 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 really skinny ankles. My legs literally do this. They go like this. That is how they're shaped. So that would be my thigh, and then right down to a very weird skinny ankle. So weird that my wife likes to point out how weird they are. And they are weird, I get it. The problem with that is if I buy leggings, or leggings are okay, but if I buy tights, I end up either having to buy tights that are too short, don't go over the tummy, don't go over my bottom, which is ginormous, and they just don't fit. I find these tights from the big tights company to be the only thing that really fits. Now they are quite long in the leg and I can pull these quite high up, but I don't mind that. I'd rather have them higher and them fit everywhere than have them rolling down. The worst thing in the world, oh my gosh, I've got a story about that. The worst thing in the world is your tights sliding down and pulling everything down with it. And I can tell you the rest of John Lewis knew that once because of me. Don't need to go into that story, but basically I flashed my arse to the whole of John Lewis in Leicester. My apologies, it happened, and there's nothing I could do about it because of tights. And since then, I have dreaded wearing them. But the Big Tights Company had definitely done that. So I want to thank Anita at the Big Tights Company because I ordered some, she sent them, they came the next day, and she also kindly popped in a couple of others for me to try, which was really super kind, and they are brilliant. They're so great. This isn't sponsored, by the way, but I just thought if you are like me and you've got a big arse and little ankles, or even a big arse and big ankles, these are the best tights. So loving those. These are in this is New York, I think, that I've got here. So very good. 40 or, no, these are the 70 denier, I think. I quite prefer thicker ones rather than thin. So that's my favourite for clothing. Favourite for gadgets or apps or whatever has got to be the Weight Watchers mobile app. I'm on Weight Watchers, with Claire, and these little apps that help me to track everything have been perfect. But I can also link that to my what's this called? My Fitbit. But yeah, it's such an incredible app. It really helps me to keep on track. It also gives me motivation, and there is also an aspect of it that is social, which I really appreciate and I really like. It just keeps me going because we're just doing online, we're not doing anywhere else. So that is a little tip if you are, sometimes it just helps to have something on your phone. So that's that. Favourite music, what have I been listening to? To be honest, it hasn't changed from last month. Still listening to Rag and Bone Man. I'm just loving it. However, Rent. I'm seeing Rent this Tuesday, so it'll be still in March. Rent is my favourite musical of all time, ever, ever, ever. I am obsessed with it. I always have been. I love it. I think it's amazing. I've seen it maybe 6 or 7 times, both professionally and amateur. I love it. I cry every single time. I have the soundtrack. I listen to it over and over. I never get bored. I know so much about it as well. The background, I read anything on it. I'm a Rent head. I just am. The 20th anniversary is this year. It's been 20 years since it was out. I can't believe it. And they're doing a tour in the UK, and we're going in March, and I just can't wait. Claire's only ever seen the amateur productions, so she's going to see the more professional ones now. Oh my God, I just can't wait for her to see it. If you are a Rent head, please comment down below. If you tell me what your favourite song is. I freaking love Rent. I love it. Love it, love it. In fact, I am going to find the little bit from Rent, because it's just incredible. It made me almost cry because it's so good. So on here they've got a video, I think, of them singing Seasons of Love. Here we go. So I'm going to turn this right up because I think it needs to be told. Oh, please play. Here we go.
525,600 minutes, 525,000 moments all day, 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year? In daylights, in sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee, in inches.
My favourite part of rehearsals has definitely been the Pauper's Feast, which is
Amazing, amazing. I just can't wait. I literally can't wait. I'm so excited. I just want to see if I can find my favourite bit.
Process with
Angel. Oh, so happy. I can't wait. Oh God, chills. I'm so excited. I get goosebumps when I hear it. Little bit, it's so geeky. I love it. Anybody who loves Rent, if you are like me, if you've seen the tour, let me know if you've loved it. And yeah, I just love it. So excited, and I will tell you all about it in a Let's Talk, I am sure, after we see it next week. So yeah. And this will go up probably after that, so you'll see if it's amazing or not. But oh, I'm so excited. You can tell. You don't ever see me get this excited about much. I mean, I get excited about makeup, but Rent is 10 times bigger. So that is what's going on. That's what's happening in March, and what is going to fit. It's coming to the end of March. It's not quite there, but I thought I'd just get this video done while I've got a bit of time. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what your favourites are, as I said at the beginning of the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. I love it when you hit that subscribe button. I don't know if you want to be notified. You sort of know when my videos are going up, but if you want to, there's a little bell. You can just ping that and give this a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it and seen how excited I got about Rent. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care and bye.